Nice little bottom drag shot to bring it out to the center of the table for the 15th.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks like Mike's going to take the first rack with 8-ball in the side pocket.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely been playing very, very patient today.
Very methodical.
I think one of the biggest things that's got me impressed with how he's playing right now, he's not trying to force anything. It's very, very basic. He's playing simple pool. For those of you that have any comments, questions, feel free to jump into live chat there. We'll do our best to be able to monitor that as we continue going on through this. I've actually got a section pulled up here, so I should be able to actually see the chats.
We actually just missed Mike walking in the door last night.
Yeah.
Yep. He was walking in, we were walking out.
Yeah, there was another gentleman here, I think it was Mr. Pierce. He was actually packing up as we were coming in. Definitely everybody trying to get their taste of these new Pro Cat tables from Valley Dynamo.
Mike with the rail break, second ball break. Looks like it came up dry. Pretty decent spread. Only problem ball I see is the 4 with the 10.
Yeah, definitely is interesting to say the least. These tables are playing really, really fast.
Speaking of the 4 and the 10, he took the stripes and got that 4 ball away from that 10.
Yeah.
Here.
We got a couple of the tournament directors and staff calling out some tickets for the raffle.
Definitely want to put a shout out to all the sponsors that was able to come through for the event.
Oh yeah, definitely. Quarter Kings, they got a nice little booth over here. Very, very friendly gentleman. Showed me what they've been working on with their website and whatnot, and very, very interesting. They don't have the traditional sense of just going straight online or straight in stores. They've got that nice mesh of appearances and places. In fact, we got to actually see on the stream earlier one of the members of their staff that was actually in the tournament. Also, a big shout out to Tortugas Nest for hosting this event. They've been extremely accommodating with the large number of participants that decided to actually enter this tournament. We started out with over
129.
Yeah, 129 players to be played in one day on 8 tables. And somehow, Franco Blanchard and his staff, working with music vendors as another sponsor for this event, they made it happen.
Put on a phenomenal job.
Yeah, we're winding down, and we should actually be able to get this one done tonight. Such simplistic cue ball control by Mike lately. It's just, I wish I had that kind of stroke at times.
Years of practice. A lot of time on the table.
Such control with the draw stroke there.
Nice little simple run he's got going on.
Oh, yeah. Some may call it boring, but it guarantees the win. You get most of the time you play simple pool, end up making balls, you get the position you're looking for without trying to do something crazy, and you end up in the money.
Probably just come out to the center table, one in the corner. Probably will draw a shot for the 8 and the opposite end.
He could whack this thing right now, and it wouldn't matter. He's been putting in everything today.
You get perfect position.
Look at that. It completely avoids going into the side pocket with just the right amount of bottom right.
Hope everybody had a good New Year and happy holidays.
Super, super solid.
Looks like Mike took the win 2-0.
Yeah. So we'll stay tuned. I'm going to cut to the break screen here as we wait for the next set of opponents to be coming in. Figure out who they're going to be. More than likely it'll end up being announced very loudly in our ear, like every other one has been. But you know what? Sometimes it's what you got to do with the location that you're at.
Especially with 129 players, they all need to hear when they're up on the table.
Yeah, that race to 2 in the winners bracket, and then race to 1 in the losers bracket. It's definitely caught some people's attention if they're staying in the winners bracket. But we've had a lot of people that have had pretty much a whole lot going on where they just kind of deuce out and don't play that second round and just kind of take it and go home. And it's unfortunate because we've had a lot of good players here.
Definitely. Mike has seemed to grab all the players' attention when he's on the TV table.
Oh yeah, I had a nice little 15-20 minute conversation with him. Learned a little bit more about who he is and what he enjoys doing and all that, and where he's played before and what he prefers to play as per a format and stuff like that. And just all around nice guy. I mean, already had a little bit of commotion going on there.
Definitely had some great 8-ball shooters today. I'm excited for the 9-ball tomorrow.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna be looking forward towards that. We'll probably start the stream at about noon for that one, just because it seems like there's a significantly less number of players. They actually capped that one off to a 64-player field, which should make it pretty decent. Be able to get out of here at a decent time. Quarter Kings actually just mentioned they will actually have one of the newer gold BK Rush sticks here with sport wrap for sale. I think they said it's approximately going for $850. I think they said it was. So for those that have been watching the previous stream, this is pretty much just a repeat for you guys, but we'll kind of give you a glimpse into essentially what that is. Most people already know it's pretty much a gold BK Rush, but from what I understand, it's expected to be a limited edition because they sell out pretty quick.
I've looked into getting one myself, and they are hard to come by.
Oh yeah, apparently. I think he said he's got one green one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Green is my favorite color, and if I had to pick one myself, it would definitely be the green or the gold.
Oh yeah. So to give you guys an idea, we'll give you a little insight here from Predator. as y'all saw real quick, that is the new BK Rush Gold break stick. One of my favorites still happens to be one of the slightly older ones at this point, but it's still fairly new on the market. I can't quite use it as good as Feder Gorst or SVB, but I'm still quite a fan of the Air Rush in itself. Definitely, probably bought it a little prematurely. Didn't even fully know how to jump yet, but Ushani disease kicks in once in a while. For those of you that haven't seen it, here's a quick little look at probably what I would consider one of the better jump cues on the market at this time. Just got notified that the next match coming to the table is going to end up being Andrew Post and Frank Leahy. Let's see where these gentlemen are in the current standings. So this is one of the last matches on the loser's side. Well, looks like we'll get another look at Mr. Larry Pierce coming up here in a little bit. Another player that's played phenomenally in this tournament. So it looks like we're looking at the last 4 matches of the one-loss side. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Post and Mr. Leahy.
That it is. Once again, it's a race to 2 in the winner's bracket, race to 1, which isn't really a race, just kind of complete a game in the one-loss side. So pretty much whoever ends up actually getting there wins this one and moves on to, I believe, yes, our Extreme 8 series, which will be coming up in the following stream. Pretty much we've split these up at this particular point in time just to kind of make things a little bit easier for search purposes.
Any of these players could have been in the final 8. They all shot phenomenal.
Oh yeah, that's definitely for sure.
All right. Looking at this rack, looks like we got the 15 tied up with the 5.
Yeah.
If you were down on the table, Justin, what would you be taking in this rack?
Well, there's a reason why I'm only a 408, but I would definitely say
It's only a number.
I would take the solids just to guarantee that 15 is blocked.
Okay.
And that I basically control what's going on with that. Did he drop one of each? Does he have choice?
I think it
didn't
was a dry break.
Okay, dry break. Well, I mean, if that was the case, there's no clean look at the 15 in order to use it to put in the 5, which would be essentially the only trouble wall there.
I wonder if he could play the 4 in the side here with a little bottom and.
You got to be careful with the bottom. You could end up sliding into that other side pocket. Looked like just a nice little center ball tap. A little overrun on the 6, though. Wonder what he was thinking there.
Interesting shot choice coming up. If he could fall on that 3, I wonder if the 3 could go off the 5 and get that 5 out of there into the corner. The 6-15-5 combo dropped the 5 and
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to turn away and sneeze there for a minute.
was able to control the 3rd ball. As most people know, that's the hardest thing to do in a combo shot is control the 2nd ball. Definitely want to get it into a good position to have a shot on it.
It's definitely something that I consider all the time is the angle I'm coming in at that 1st ball, where's the cue ball going? And then, obviously, where is that 1st object ball going after contact with the 2nd one?
Correct. Nice shot on the 7-6 combo for the 6 in the corner.
It's actually a really good lead for the 7. Be able to keep it in the middle of the table there gives them, looks like 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 or 5 options for placement on that one. I'd say actually leave the 7 as a layup ball for the 8 at this point, unless you need it in order to get to the 1.
Looks like he might be looking to play the 7 in the side. Little top, go to the top rail, come back to the center table.
Something. These guys are well beyond my skill level, so I don't really question anything that they do. I just try and sit and learn.
You put the time in, man, it's going to come.
Oh.
It's like SVB.
At this point, he's put so much time in on the table, he's trying to put in time on the water.
Oh.
Well, the ice, I guess. It's winter time.
One of the players I watch a lot of and definitely catch myself learning from is SVB. There's a reason why he's a 5-time U.S. Open champion.
Oh, yeah.
All right. See him lining up. Maybe the 3 passes to 15 in the corner.
Possibly.
Hopefully he can avoid that 14 ball and get back center.
I mean, personally, to me, anything that they do is amazing in order to be able to actually get a full run out. Because, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to map out an 8-ball table for a full break and run. I've only done it once in a tournament.
Well, we had the pleasure of seeing Mike do it earlier. I think he's the only one that's done it in this tournament so far.
Yeah, actually, from what I've heard, he is actually the only one to fully break and run. 2 other players apparently were close, but they decided to play defenses instead just to guarantee the win. I mean, break and runs are nice, but money's a little bit nicer.
All right. Curious to see what he's going to do with this 15 ball on the rail. See how he's going to land on it or get it off that rail to have a pocket for it.
Yeah.
Nice little stun shot to get up table for the 13 possibly.
So, for those that may not have been able to hear, because I tried to adjust the microphones, apparently there's a raffle going on, and some lucky person out here is actually going to win one of these particular tables. Not the ones that are on the floor, but we've got a representative from Valley themselves. Possibly might be able to get them on the stream a little bit later, tell us a little bit more about these tables, give you guys a little bit better of a breakdown besides just the player perspective, the new construction, that kind of stuff. They are definitely nice. I think the price tag was what was it when we looked? About $7,600.
$74.95.
Yeah. And they do have a coin version, and they've got a home version. Obviously, as you can see from the camera 2 angle when we go to it, there is the actual coin tray that's there in order to be able to have the coin operated tables for different bars and restaurants, American Legions, VFWs, all that kind of stuff. And then they've got the nice one that's doesn't have all the side stuff and whatnot, and just has the ball return for you.
Nice little shot there on the 10 to get the 15 off the rail.
Yeah, look at that. That's a shot that I've been trying to figure out how to master a little bit better. That's slightly off the rail, but cut it all the way down.
Definitely being on the rail can cause some bridging issues.
Yeah. As you
Make
said,
it a little bit harder of a shot going down table.
Oh, yeah. As you said, it was definitely whoa, did not see that coming. That's actually a stylish shot that we haven't really seen too many players actually take, where they basically just fire it out there and think that it's going into the heart of the pocket. A lot of them, it's just strictly been
pocket speed.
Yeah, pocket speed, roll it in. Just be mindful of where the cue ball's going, because depending on how you hit it, it doesn't want to.
Whoa. Like the 8 might be going. No.
The sad part is that 3 still almost went in the pocket that he called.
Correct, and that means he would have still had still at the table.
I'm surprised by that one. From what I was seeing, that 8 ball was still hanging outside of the jaw, but he gave it to him anyway. So we'll see what happens here.
That's one thing I've been trying to control over the last couple of months, trying to improve my game, is pocket speed. Everything doesn't have to be a slam shot.
Yeah, there's a few APA players that have asked me, how do I fix that? Shorter backstroke.
Yep. Credit out to you, Justin. Almost do a full table draw now on a 1.5-inch backstroke.
All I did was show you that it was possible. You put in the work in order to be able to do it yourself. Same thing, gentleman by the name of Wayne Strobel, and very, very talented lady, Liz Taylor. She's the local pro up in Norfolk, where we're out of. She given me many lessons. Very, very nice lady. She works with a lot of different skill levels as well. Shout out to her. She's the one that kind of told me to take that leap of faith and start something. I got 16 years of active duty service, and it's coming to a close here in about 4 when I retire. And it'd be nice to just work for myself and create something like this, for players to be able to look back on good memories and just spread the game of pool.
One thing about it is something you enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll have tons of fun with it.
The crazy thing is, with everything that we see going on the tables and whatnot, this is inside of a bar.
Yeah.
We had a couple of ladies from Tito's here that were giving out, a bunch of free shots and everything. It was like 5 different people that were like, oh, God, there's going to be a fight. No, everybody's been extremely sportsmanlike. I haven't heard one yell, one uproar besides, people cheering for somebody. That's it.
Great sportsmanship around the place.
Oh yeah. For those that aren't familiar with the area that we're in, Surf City here, Topsail Island, the drive-in, it was raining the entire time that we were on our way. Approximately 4 hours, from where we were coming at. But as soon as I got to actually see the landscape, the houses, the water and everything with the sun up and no rain, it's a very beautiful area.
Feels like
Especially the
feels
hotel
like
that
your
we're
own
staying
vacation.
at. Oh yeah, especially the hotel that we're staying at right now. That was actually courtesy of the owner of Tortugas.
Nice.
Like I
gentleman,
said, big
nice
shout
gentleman.
out to Tortugas. They have been extremely accommodating to all of the various changes that have happened in order to make this be successful in the fashion in which it has been.
Nice shot on that 3 ball to avoid that 10
Yeah.
ball to get back center table for the possible to 8 and a
You
side.
see how much
That's what he's called.
inside English he lined up with on that?
Yeah. Yep. Get it come straight off that rail. All right. Puts 8 in the corner and
Finishes this one off. All right.
wonder what next players we're gonna have coming up.
We'll take a look and we shall see. In the
Shout
meantime,
Shout out the Digital Pool.
oh yeah,
Great software to use for these bigger tournaments.
it's the only software I use for these tournaments, bro. I did a 3-tier tournament out of Q Masters with 106 players, and had to get it done in no more than a day and a half, and that was with extra accommodations coming in from the host location, Q Masters. Yeah, if it wasn't for Digital Pool, I wouldn't have gotten that done in time at all. I wasn't even able to do the stream for that event because of the fact there was so much going on with managing essentially 3 separate tournaments all at the same time. Looking to be able to bring that tournament series back slowly to Q Masters for a lot of the mid-range and lower skill players. I can't even really say lower skill players, just the ones somewhere around 400 to 500. It's a local spot to be able to have a chance at some slightly bigger money. I remember when we did that one first place for the Tier 1, APA 6s and below, Fargo 499 and below. The payout for first place was $1,000, and I didn't have a single sponsor. That was literally just player entries.
That was a phenomenal tournament. Played in it myself.
A lot of people said that they liked it. Obviously anything can be improved upon, so it wasn't perfect by any means, but
Good.
definitely looking forward to eventually running it again. Prospectively, I believe the Q Masters reached out to me and potentially have either March or June of this year that those will be potentially happening. One of them will be the Taipan 9-ball open again. Then we will have the 10-ball Black Mamba Challenge at some particular point. Just go to 2. Yep. All right, so it looks like we got Mr. Davis back up again. Yeah. Let's see.
All right. Mike's back at the table. Looks like we got Derek breaking.
Saddest part is he's actually that nice of a guy. I've never been that excited about another man.
Definitely a cool guy. Good sportsmanship.
Oh,
Chill composure.
Very, very humble.
All right. Look at
Especially-
that. Looks like we got the
Good old 8 on the break. Yeah,
8
guess
on the
what?
break and,
Sorry, it spots.
nice little second ball break there. 8 went straight in the side. Looks like it didn't get kicked in. So I heard the rule with the 8 on the break, it gets spotted.
Yeah, they actually decided against the
APA format?
No, not the not so much the APA format as it is just I mean even in BCA in Vegas it counts.
Okay. I actually just picked up BCA on Wednesday nights out of Q Masters in Virginia Beach with Justin. All right, we got Derek here at the table. See what suit he's going to take here. Looks like he's got a couple problem balls. Not sure if the 15 passes the 10 up on the top rail. Got the 11 fairly close to the 13 on the side rail there. Looks like the only, if he had to choose solids, the only solid he would have to fall on would either be the 1 in the side or the 13 in the corner past the 9. Looks like we got one of our staff members here from the venue unlocking the table to get that 8 back up on the table. Like Justin says, that doesn't count on the break. Still a great job if you can get him on the break.
Yeah.
Not all of us can do that.
Well, that and the other plus about it is,
Looks like he also dropped the 7 ball on the break, so looks like he's going to have solids here.
essentially the plus. With the 8 going in, all those balls went back down to the end of the table. They're not even surrounding the 8.
Yep.
So
yep.
you
8's
find
wide
the
open.
you find that run out, and it's open.
All right. Starts with a nice little easy touch shot, 5 in the side. He might possibly look at getting that 1 out of there now and just pushing that 3 to the corner.
It's very possible.
Looks like he's going to take the 6 in the corner. Little draw shot.
I'm really surprised at some of the power shots that some of these guys are taking. When we played on these tables the other night, just practicing around, it seemed like it was almost effortless to move the cue ball anyway.
Definitely get some good drawback on this table.
Not to mention, I mean, any major English beyond like that of just a tip of English in either direction, and it's taken off on you.
It's taken off, yeah. Definitely hard to control sometimes. Looks like Mike's standing off to the side. Seeing his run, see what he can do with this rack.
Oh yeah, you can just see him just examining
Nice
the
little
rack
shot
from a
there
distance
with the 2
at
in
this
the
point.
corner.
What I didn't notice was whether or not this is actually the winners of the losers bracket. I think it's the winners bracket still.
I think this is winner's bracket because
I'm pretty sure it
not
still
sure
is.
if Mike's lost a game yet.
Yeah, which means even with the run out, it doesn't matter. Mr. Davis is definitely coming back to the table.
Oh, definitely. Even if Derek takes this rack, he still Mike comes back with the break. It is alternate break format.
What I didn't notice was whether or not they actually flip for the break on the third one, or if it just continues being alternate.
I think they still keep it in alternate format at that point. Hill.
So at this particular point in time, we're actually inside of the Extreme 8, especially winners bracket side. So this could definitely start to get real interesting real fast.
All right. Looks like Mike gave Derek there
Gentleman
the 8
courtesy,
ball.
respect for your opponent's game and all that.
Definitely makes you feel good that your opponent sees your phenomenal shooting when if you're playing 8 ball, he gives you that 8, or if you're playing 9 ball, he gives you that 9 ball. All right.
Is it rack your own or is it opponent rack?
It's opponent racking. Typical BCA rules, you rack your own. Rack what you break. Mike has had some phenomenal breaks tonight. None if a single cluster has been established on any of his breaks. Looks like he's going with a second ball break from the side rail again.
Figures as soon as we jump on here to, commentate for these last few matches, now my wife wants to try and get a hold of me for today. Slight little stab at the last minute text message from the wife back in Norfolk. Lovely woman. She definitely puts up with a lot from me, especially with the military career.
A lot of sacrifices there.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Thank you for your service, Justin.
Thank you for your support, my friend.
All right. Looks like Mike dropped a 2 ball on the break. So it looks like he's going to have solids.
Nice.
Looks like he's gonna start with the 3 in the corner. Phenomenal shot.
I definitely have to say that just his shot has been extremely consistent all day. There hasn't been, the random chicken wing here and there. It's been straight composure.
Correct.
Consistency with his pre-shot routine. If he's unsure of something, he gets sure before he gets down.
Correct. It's all about the confidence in the shot. If you walk into it hesitating, 9 times out of 10, it's stand up, take a look, compose yourself, possibly do your pre-shot routine again, and get down on the ball and feel confident.
That's what I try to do nowadays is focus on my alignment, my stance. I had a good friend of mine, good business partner with some apparel and some accessory work that I've been working on for Viper Billiards as a whole. Wow, very nice carom there.
6 in the side, you got the 1 and the 4 off the rail.
Yeah, a gentleman by the name of Troy Roche and his wife Lindsay. They own R Squared, and pretty much the exclusive ones that make all of my company, Viper Billiards sponsored player shirts and company shirts. Does a lot of leather work, a whole lot of woodwork. Actually, he's been making a whole lot of the coin holders for Harley chips, and also for Sailors Challenge coins that they, either are given and or buy at the different commands that they're at and all that. It's a neat little old traditional hobby that kind of been lost throughout the years. I still do it myself, but I'm not exactly a spring chicken anymore.
Definitely shout out to Troy. Actually met Troy, played with him on a session of APA not too long ago. Great guy, great teacher. never seen somebody so willingly to stay back with you, getting out at pool league 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, and he stays back and hits balls with you until the place closes.
Oh yeah.
He loves teaching the game. He loves the game.
It reminds me of the gentleman that got me into it, Don Bennett. He was a first-class petty officer with me on the USS Washington, and you've played with him before. The man is pretty much a born teacher at this point.
That's phenomenal.
I don't know how to talk to a 2 or a 3 the way that he does at all, regardless of being a 6'7", a 7'8", whatever skill people think that I should be at, whatever. I can't explain what I would do because it's just going to confuse people, because it's already confusing to me.
Definitely, Don has over the years of me playing APA and has definitely improved my game. Big shout out to him. He's definitely helped me be the player that I am today. We've actually played in a Scotch doubles APA tournament to go to Vegas, beginning of 2023. Got down to the semifinals, and going back on slamming balls, I slammed a 15 ball that was on the rail for us to go to Vegas, and he still never lets me live it down.
Hey, we're actually back over that 2-digit mark again. We got a group of folks out there watching the stream right now. Possibly, I see a potential finalist in this match. That's for sure.
Of course. Definitely the way these guys have been shooting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a reason why we're in the Extreme 8 section right now.
Big shout out to all our guys back home. Thank you for all your support.
Oh, yeah. If it wasn't for a lot of what people have encouraged me to do, I probably would still be sitting in Norfolk right now on my couch, probably with my kid laying on my friggin' side, with my wife yelling at me for, not picking up the laundry or something when I had no idea that she was even doing laundry. We got a new washer and dryer, and I can't hear that thing. Probably because this one's actually balanced and doesn't rock. Well, that was interesting.
Not sure if he wanted the 4 ball to lay up with the 5 ball there. Really curious to see how he's going to get down to this 10 ball to get it out of there.
I mean, from here, it looks like the 10 ball goes.
All right, looks like. I'm sorry, the 12 ball on the rail.
Is it 12? Yeah.
Yeah, 12 ball.
Somehow the lights got a little bit brighter within like the past hour. Gorgeous, gorgeous walk right there.
You see that pocket speed?
Oh, yeah.
Pocket speed. Didn't even get that cue ball over to the second rail.
If only you were looking at the camera angle over here that I was looking at. That ball actually started to come off the rail and still went in.
Yeah, yep. Like you were saying earlier, pocket speed definitely. These pockets definitely take the balls.
It is your friend at this particular point in time.
All right. He's jumping between the 9 and the 12 here. Looks like he's going to hit the 12 in the side. If y'all ever get the chance to make it out down to one of these tournaments, I highly suggest. Highly suggest. All right. Plays the safe shot, the pocket of ball there. Puts the 9 in the corner with a little bit of top.
I think he might be able to actually.
Yep,
I had a feeling. Yep, inside English, pop that 12 because it's a little bit off the rail. Should be able to get that to actually come all the way back. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Shot. Good shot, Derek. and to hold that cue ball for the 8.
Gorgeous, gorgeous finish there. Well, that's going to do it for that one. That's going to put Mike finally down to the loser's bracket, but don't count him out yet.
Curious to know how many years Mike has been playing down here.
It's actually a fairly decent question. I actually wonder how long he's been down here too, because I've definitely seen him up in the Virginia area a couple of times.
This is my first time meeting him.
I've met him once or twice before, but had no real idea about his pool prowess and ability at that particular point in time.